OSullivan needs just one more frame to make it through to the quarterfinals here for what would be the 13th time at the Crucible. There we go.
Well, JP, earlier in this match you mentioned about Ronnie's long game and how he was knocking the long ones in, and when he starts doing that, you know, he can be unbeatable at times. Needs the white to pull up. Oh, can he get to the brown? If he can still get into the reds, but can he see enough of it?
Well, by the look of his reaction, I think he might be struggling. Just hit that yellow a little fuller there. He'd have had a cut on the brown, cue ball off the side cushion, and split the pack up. That's all he can do instead.
Mark Williams one.
I mean, we've had 3 centuries in the last 4 frames. 2 of them from Ronnie and 115 from Mark.
Yes, it's been the standard that we've reached the final, Dennis, isn't it? Just the last 16 match at the World Championship.
Just thinking the same thing myself. Look at the pot success rate. Both in the 90s. Ronnie just slightly ahead, but Mark Williams against another opponent with that pot success rate. They've been in the next round.
Never mind a long game if you start getting a run of the balls as well when you play like that.
And the last shot is it's a frustrating thing to happen. You don't want to knock a ball colour onto the ball cushion. Just puts it out of commission early on. So he's got absolutely nothing to play in behind over the right side of the table as we look at it. Just the yellow and brown to try and get behind now.
Yes, at the moment Mark Williams just seems under constant pressure. It's either there's pressure on his safety because he's tight on the ball cushion, or frightened to make a mistake because O'Sullivan's clear enough. It's a very tough school out there this afternoon.
I mean, look at the gap he's found for the cue ball here. Not only the pot, but to control the white like that. You'd get this game done away with, John, as they used to say. Fully focused, though. Didn't catch the pink as he intended, so end of break.
6.
Needed a fuller or 3/4 ball contact on the pink, but he's keeping it tight. Mark Williams just can't see anything to go for. We know that Mark is playing superbly well.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 6.
But will he get a chance? You can't pot them when you're tucked up in the cushion.
Just got to avoid the pink here, the safety shot. Yes, and because of that, as I mentioned, he just seems to be under pressure with every shot. He's not getting anything easy off his opponent at the minute.
Well, it was a good pot, but I think that mistake from Mark's only going to cost him the 1 point.
OSullivan 1.
Even that shot was beautifully judged. Difficult on these tables with the fine cloths to control that, but he dragged that beautifully. And once again, Mark Williams is coming to the table, shaking his head. You can see the drag on the cue ball there, perfectly played. A few players this week have played that shot, Dennis, and left the cue ball short, haven't they?
It's so easy to do on these very fine and fast cloths. Now, can he get through to land on the red that's behind the black? He'll have to go twice across the table, and even that is tough. See, there is a way twice across the table, but the red's away from the cushion, the one behind the black. Well, we're going to get Hawkeye to show you what I was talking about. Twice across the table and try to land on that, but if he goes too hard or he comes up short, he leaves the red on.
Well, I'm going to disagree with Hawkeye for once, because I don't think that shot's on these tables. I think there's too wide an angle there for that to happen past the blue. So
Going to skid off the cushion.
I think so. I don't think that shot's on. Sorry to Mr. Hawkeye, but I think you're wrong.
Well, that'll be a first. He won't be able to sleep tonight, Hawkeye. Look at the shot time coming up to 2 minutes. But it's such an important decision here, because if he does make a mistake, he knows he could be out of this year's World Championship.
Well, Mark's looking at it, and we'll soon see. And if he gets this, I will grovel to Hawkeye. So that's why he played a completely different shot, because it wasn't on.
OSullivan 4. Too close.
Well, it would be a terrible way to lose a match in this situation. But can he escape from it?
Yeah, right.
I think he may play exactly the same shot he played in the first time. Just try and clip it on the way back.
Foul and a miss.
But he is in desperate amount of trouble here.
I don't think that shot's on at that pace,
Foul and a miss.
because when it hits the back cushion here, it's skidding off. So
Okay.
I think he's got to keep playing it. Just
the harder he hits it, it's going to square up, isn't it, off the back cushion, John?
Yeah.
Foul and a miss.
he really is in a lot of trouble here.
He's got to think of another shot. He really has, because he'd have to go a bit closer to the blue to pull this off. If he was trying to lay on it off the 3 cushions, I think he could do it. Watch the white. See, off this cushion, it's just straightening up, and the shot's not on, Mark.
OSullivan 4.
Well, this is a shame. We've had an unbelievable match here, and it's just a situation Ronnie will keep putting him back. Got to get closer to the blue. It's not on, Mark.
Foul and a miss. OSullivan 4. Quiet down, please. Thank you. Okay.
Well, this is the 7th attempt. If he hits it a bit easier, he'll make the angle. He's got closer to the blue. Yeah. But he's left one to the middle, though.
No.